Hey, it's Dr. Jared and Coach Camille coming at you today with a quick 10-minute deep core workout. This is one that we believe every mom on the planet should do. This deep core and pelvic floor rehab is so important. You should do it after every pregnancy, and you can do these exercises regardless of how long it's been since you last had your baby. They're still going to be effective for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Before we jump right into it, I'm gonna have Camille lay down and we're gonna demonstrate the abdominal brace. Basically, it's this deep core muscle activation that is going to be the foundation for every exercise that we do during this workout. And so Camille's laying down on her back, and what we're going to do, she's gonna take a deep breath into her belly. So as you breathe in, let your belly actually expand. We're used to breathing into our lungs. She's gonna breathe into her belly. As she breathes that air out, she's going to use her stomach muscles to draw her belly button up and in towards her spine. Sometimes I'll tell patients that if you imagine these two hip bones right here, you're trying to use your muscles to pull those two closer together. You should feel a sealing and wrapping sensation as you do that. So again, a deep breath into the belly. As it comes out, Camille's going to use those abdominal muscles to squeeze and wrap everything together. This is an abdominal brace. It's actually your first exercise in this workout. Let's go ahead and we'll get started. I'll hit start on the timer. Lay down on your back, knees bent, and we're going to take that deep breath into the belly. As you breathe out, feel the belly button pull up and in towards your spine, towards your back. We're gonna hold that for 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then relax. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, everything seals and wraps as you draw that transverse abdominis. That's that deep core muscle. You're gonna draw that right in. We're gonna do this for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're going to do some bridges. And so I want you to start with that transverse abdominis, that deep core brace. So seal and wrap and pull, and then you're going to use the glutes to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Hold 1, 2, and come right back down. Most important part on this is to keep that deep core braced. I want you to seal and wrap. I want you to draw that belly button up and in towards your spine while you're doing these bridges. Take a break and reset it. So if you need to reset the brace between each bridge, we totally can. But again, keep in mind that it's that brace right here. That's the contraction that we're after. Heel slides is going to be your next exercise. Start with the abdominal brace. Pull that deep core in. Now we're going to slowly extend one leg out, draw it back up, extend the other leg out, draw it back up, reset the system. Now, if you can perform multiple sets of this or multiple reps of this, meaning if you can hold that deep core, if you have that control, feel free to hold that while you're just doing these heel slides repeatedly, left and then right and then left and then right. But also keep in mind, as soon as you lose this, that's when we need to reset it. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, the belly button comes up and in, and then we're going to perform these heel slides. Excellent, looks just like that. Let's roll over onto our left side. We're gonna get into some modified side planks. And so with your left leg bent, I'm gonna prop up onto my left elbow and the outside of my left knee. I'm also gonna perform one of those deep core braces. So that abdominal brace, as we pull our belly button up and in, we're gonna hold that while we're up in this side plank position. This is the most important part right here. I want you to pull the belly button in. Plank, it gets tough. We're working the obliques with this, but I'm really after that deep core. I want you to really pull this up and in. Feel that deep core contraction. You should feel it almost all the way around your core. Let's roll over and perform those on the right side now. So now the right knee's bent. We're gonna pop up onto the right elbow. Deep breath in, and then breathe out as that deep core comes in. seconds left. Make sure that we've got that deep core contracted. That's the contraction that we're after. That's the one that's gonna help to heal up that stomach, activate that deep core, help you feel and look a lot better. Perfect, just like that. Let's get back onto our back and we're gonna do some half bug exercises. We're gonna come up into this dying bug position, deep core brace. So I'm gonna brace those abs and then I'm gonna slowly lower the left leg and then back up, slowly lower the right leg and then back up. Another good cue to try to remember is try to keep your lower back in contact with the floor. So if we can keep that lower back in contact with the floor while the belly button is drawn in towards our spine, that's going to be a sign that we're activating the right muscle, that we're holding the right contraction. Once again, if you need to reset this between reps, feel free to do it. We're going to rep this out for 40 seconds. Now we're going to switch. We're going to stay in this same position, but now we're just going to do the arms. So now I've got that core brace. Left arm goes overhead and then back up. Right arm goes overhead and then right back up. Again, holding that core contraction while my legs are in this, we call this a tabletop position. When I wrote this workout for this video, I kind of had, beginner to intermediate in mind. This is supposed to just be a good way to teach you how to activate and how to connect with those deep core muscles. Quick 10-minute workout, doesn't need to take a lot of time to effectively work this area and to get the results that you're ultimately after. Nice job, looking good. Those were half bugs. So now we're going to do some brace marches. Activate the TA, nice good brace, and now I'm going to march my left leg up and then back down, and then right leg up and then back down. If you can hold it, we're going to continue to just march, 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 march. But if you can't, go ahead and feel free to reset each time. With some of these exercises, or with ab work, if you're a mom, if you have a condition known as diastasis recti, where your abs have split, you might notice coning or doming as you do some ab work, ridging in your abs. That would be, again, a sign that we need to work on the deep core to rehab your abs, to make them stronger and more functional and able to hold better while we're doing some of these exercises. We gotta go onto a quadruped. Okay. Down on all fours, my hands are below my shoulders, my knees are below my hips. Let your belly hang down, and now what we're going to do is one of those deep belly breaths. Breathe in your belly. As you breathe out, draw the belly button up and in towards your spine. Hold 1, 2, 3, and then let it return right back down. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, we're going to pull the belly button up and in, just like that. Working against gravity on this one, so it becomes a little bit harder. Just like that. Very good. We've only got 8 seconds. 6, 5. Looking good, mama. Looking strong. Okay. So now we're going to add a kick out component. I'll do the modified, Camille. I'll make Camille do the hard one. Deep breath in, breathe out, and now I'm going to extend my left leg straight back so my toes touch the ground, and then return. Right leg straight back, toes touch the ground, and then return. You'll notice that Camille's toes are not touching the ground. She's going all the way up. Again, just a little bit more aggressive form. I've got modified, she's on the full one. So whatever you can do with good form, again, keep in mind that it's that TA that we're after. It's that abdominal brace. That's the real part of this exercise. And so that's what I want you to focus on.
What I like about this is it's so slow and controlled. It's really you're making your brain connect to your core and really thinking about it.
On your back, we're going to do this one's called a TA butterfly. You're going to lay on your back, let your legs fall out, take a deep breath in, and then as the breath goes out, we're going to seal and wrap, pull the belly button in, and then squeeze your legs together. Relax. As you breathe out, TA brace, and pull your legs together, just like that. So I started to mention coning and doming and ridging. If you have any of that going on, you either need to focus more on the transverse abdominis or maybe just skip that exercise. That's an indication that either your muscles aren't strong enough or you don't have the mind and muscle connection that you need to keep that doming and ridging under control. Ball squeezes. Where's my ball? There it is. So I've got my ball, I'm gonna put it between my knees. Abdominal brace, everything seals and wraps, and then I'm going to squeeze the ball together, hold 1, 2, 3, and then relax. Abdominal brace, squeeze and hold the ball, and 1, 2, 3, and then relax. Squeeze and hold the ball. So this works with a ball. We've got, I mean, you know, if you're a mom, you've got balls laying around everywhere, right? I've got a basketball, we've got like other balls over there. Camille's got this fun contraption. I don't know if you want to mention that.
Yeah, this is just a Pilates ring. I've started using this more as I do my mommy tummy fix workouts because it gives me a better squeeze, I feel like, for my inner thighs. So.
And then our last one is going to be a kneeling ball squeeze. On your knees, we're gonna perform a TA brace as we lean backwards, and then we're gonna squeeze this ball between our hands and then return to the starting position. So again, TA brace, as I lean back, squeeze the ball, hold 1, 2, 3, and then return to the starting position. Lean back, squeeze and hold, 1, 2, 3, and then return. So again, this is only 10 minutes long. This is all that it takes to make an impact on that mommy tummy and to heal that deep core and to minimize the appearance of that diastasis recti. Of course, if you're looking for something a little more detailed, a little more in-depth, a little more complete, that's the program that we've created. It's called the Mommy Tummy Fix program. You can learn more about it over at mommytummyfix.com. You get core rehab, you get diet nutrition, and list cardio or fat burn cardio advice as well. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit the circle right here to do that. We'd love to see you back for future videos. Until next time, we'll see you soon.